I hate this microphone. If you can see here, there's a little cord that connects to the back of the camera, so I need to have the camera pretty close to my face. So I have it on this little tower here, made of mostly Pop-Tart boxes. Um, and the mic's not great anyways, and neither is the camera. At least not until I figured it out, which I did not have time to. So I want to apologize for the bad mic, and the I have to hold on to the camera when I have it up here, or else it's gonna keep doing this, what you're about to see, because I'm recording this after I recorded the rest of the video. But yeah, so I just want to apologize real quick. Sorry. I am scrambling. Ooh, careful with that. Oh, this is going great. I'm scrambling to get this out because of the Nintendo Direct that's happening in 4 hours. So I'm trying to have everything up so that I can post this before then, so I can get bragging rights if I'm right. These are what I predict to be the most likely characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC, the last three Fighter Pass characters. I don't think there's going to be a character announced today because of some stuff Sakurai has said, plus the way Nintendo announced that there would be Smash news instead of the regular, there's going to be a fighter. So I trying to get that all out. Anyways, just in case there is one. These are the top 10 characters I think are the most likely to be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But I also have some other little things that I did to make sure that it was a decent video. I have 5 first-party characters and 5 third-party characters, and I have them in alternating order. So it goes 1 first-party, 1 third-party. Not because so the 10th character, number 10, I don't think is as close to being likely as number 9. That's just how I ordered it. Just want to get that out, and I need to explain that to you so I don't get destroyed in the comments as much for what I think is going to happen. At number 10, I have Taboo from Subspace Emissary from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This is kind of a placeholder. I think that the last character in the Fighter's Pass is going to be someone big for Sakurai to end off on, because I believe this is going to be his last game. He hasn't said that, but I think this is going to be his last game, so I think he's going to want to end strong. And I just think that a Smash Bros. Original character would be a good way to end off his final game, like one of his creations. So, and he's not going to do Kirby or Kid Icarus because he hates those. Joking. But yeah, so Taboo I think would be really cool. I personally really want Taboo in, but I just think a Smash original character would be good for his final DLC spot. At number 9, I have Heihachi. Not sure, never played Tekken. From Tekken, and the reason I think that is because Bandai Namco has assisted produced, I don't know, has worked on the last 2 Smash games, and the only character we've gotten from them in the game is Pac-Man. So I feel like they're gonna get something else. Also, another reason I think this is likely is because the Lloyd Irving Mii costume is one of 3 Mii costumes that hasn't been returned yet. The other 2 I'll talk about later. And I feel like they are more likely to put Heihachi, but I guess Lloyd Irving could also be in this slot. Honorable 9th place tie, I guess. At number 8, I have another placeholder. I have Rilaboom from Pokemon Sword and Shield. And the reason I think it's Rilaboom is because of just with all the Gen 8 Pokemon, I feel like it's the most popular. It would have been when they were designing it, because Grookey was easily the most popular when the starters were first announced. But I'm not positive about this. I think it's just gonna a Pokemon is likely, but I'm also not sure it could be a Gen 4 Pokemon, because the Gen 4 remakes are probably going to be announced soon. But also, I don't know of a Gen 4 Pokemon besides Lucario that's popular enough and that would work well enough in Smash for it to be in the game. So my bet's still on Rillaboom if there's a Pokemon, but I'm not 100% positive that it would be if they were to do one. At number 7, we have Rayman from Rayman. And I'm not super positive of this one either. I don't think he's extremely likely, but I just feel like Nintendo would want to do something with Ubisoft, because they've been doing a lot of things with Ubisoft. Like the Mario and Rabbids game that a lot of people liked for some reason. That's not my genre, but I don't know. Rabbids are weird. And then Starlink, the kind of Star Fox game was made entirely by Ubisoft, pretty much, for the Switch. So I feel like they'd want to do something with Ubisoft or like kind of represent them somehow. And Rayman's a very popular character. I'm just not super sure of them adding a Western character. That's the only thing really holding Rayman back, though. Number 6, one that people aren't talking about as much anymore. I think Waluigi's pretty likely from the Mario spin-offs. And the reason I think that is because there aren't that many first-party characters that I feel like have a chance. Like, Waluigi's one of them, I guess, but the next two first-party characters I think are the only likely ones, really. But, like, again, for, like, the final slot, for the final character, Waluigi works. Like, I don't, like, I had my money on Gino. I thought Gino was 1,000% going to be the final character. But now he's almost deconfirmed, so I don't think he's nearly as likely. And I feel like Waluigi, the joke character, the one that people have been clamoring for and have kind of been mean to Sakurai about, I feel like that could be a good final character, even though he's an assist trophy. This next one at number 5, I really want to put higher, but I don't think I can. The third-party character is Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Eggman from the Sonic series. And Sephiroth kind of just, like, pushed that in. Like, I think Sephiroth kind of made it extremely more likely for Eggman. Because, yeah, we finally got a second full non-Echo Fighter third-party franchise rep. And it's Sephiroth, one of the biggest video game villains of all time. And both of those work for Eggman, but also, like, Final Fantasy was terribly represented in Smash. Terribly. And they fixed it. And I think Sonic now is also the most, like, the worst repped thing in Smash. Like, you have a shitty moveset for Sonic. You have 2 stages that are just the first stage for the Sonic games. You have some music, not a lot. And then 2 assist trophies. Why do they have Sonic and Knuckles assist trophies if they're doing so little for Sonic? So I feel like this can fix a lot of that. And it also rounds out another fantastic villain in the current roster. I feel like that's the only, like, huge villain that would work in Smash remaining. From one of the worst represented franchises in Smash to the next, we have Impa from Zelda, specifically her Calamity, Age of Calamity skin, because a lot of people are liking that. I still can't believe they made Impa a fucking nerd. But, like, there are 6 Zelda characters. 3 are Links that play very similarly. 2 are Zelda, and then 1 is a recently cured Captain Falcon clone. And then, like, the stages are good. Like, the stages are represented great. I think the assist trophies are pretty well represented to the franchise, but the characters are not. So I feel like Impa being the, like, last remaining, like, super big Zelda character, especially since she's gotten such a big resurgence recently, I think could work, and I feel like they might do that. But also, Breath of the Wild 2 character is also likely, so not sure how they would do that. Sorry, my Bowser's Fury background turned off on that one. I just finished all 100 shrines from Breath of the Wild on it. Very good game. Anyways, number 4. No, we just did number 4. We just did number 4. 3, Crash. Crash Bandicoot. The last big, like, 90s Mario, like, competitor left, I think, at least. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But, like, we have Sonic. We have Mario. We have fucking Mega Man. Like, we're just missing Crash. And the only thing holding him back for me, the only reason he's not the number 1 slot is because he's a Western rep. Like, he's a Western character. I don't know. Like, again, I don't know how they feel about that. They did Steve, but it's Minecraft, so not sure. But maybe we'll see. We'll see. The only first-party character that I'm pretty sure would be a DLC character, and I'm not even that sure of it anymore. Impa's the other one. Impa, I think, is pretty. A Zelda rep is pretty likely, but Rex and Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is crazy. Like the reason that it's so obvious is because Arms and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 were two characters that, like Sakurai specifically said, would have been implemented if the games didn't come out so late. So sorry. Like when Min Min was added, I was like, they gotta have Rex and Pyra too. But then they had two huge third party characters, and I don't know. I never played Xenoblade Chronicles, but like, I feel like this is a weird time. Like, so much longer after Min Min, and after two big third party characters. I don't know. I feel like it's weird, but it's still pretty likely. I have one honorable mention, and it's not a character that I think is likely, but I think is more likely now than it's ever been, and one that's been talked about for a long time. It's Goku from Dragon Ball. And the reason I think that there is even a slight chance of Goku is because, like I've said for Waluigi and for Taboo, they gotta end strong, and like they could do Crash, they're characters that work for the final character. But Goku would work perfectly as like one of the most requested characters in Smash ever, and like that has been forever like turned down. I think it would work great. So maybe Goku for Smash. And my number one character now that Geno's out is the Monster Hunter Rise protagonist, who I think they would just call Hunter. I think they would call them Hunter, which is really funny to me because it's Hunter like somebody that hunts. But I'm gonna call him that, like the name Hunter, so that's fun. Like Nintendo has been going crazy over Monster Hunter Rise. Like I've never seen this like much excitement for a non-Nintendo property from Nintendo. But my head's crooked. Oh, there we go. Sorry if it's been like that for a while. Like they're getting a full like Switch for it. They are like they promoted it to hell. Like crazy with that last partner showcase. They gave it a demo. Like they're going wild with it. And then what's his name? The dragon Rathalos is already in the game, and it's like, why not? And I feel like this is just the most likely character that's going to be added to Smash, especially now that Geno's gone. Rip Geno. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. Give me a sec. You are currently seeing my prediction for the rest of the Fighter Pass. These are not the top 3 characters, but this is what I'm gonna go with anyways, just in case. I have my reasons. You heard them.